Hi, welcome back to Salty at 60. Is the coastal grandma trend completely dead? Well, I think you're going to be really surprised at what is happening in 2025, so let's talk about it. So in 2022, Coastal Grandmother took over all of our social media feeds. It was a real firestorm in the fashion and style industry, particularly with younger ladies. And when you think of Coastal Grandmother, I know what comes to mind for me immediately is Nancy Meyer movies, as well as Meryl Streep and the movie she played in called It's Complicated. And then, of course, Diane Keaton, who played in Something's Gotta Give. And then, of course, there's our original OGs, Martha Stewart and Ina Garten. And these ladies embodied what we would, what was termed coastal grandma. But basically, what it was their style was, basic button downs and materials such as linen and cotton. Everything was very loose, very flowy. Colors were kept mostly to creams and beiges and blues. And it really was never a trend, although it was trending with the younger generation. This is a style that has always been around and it will continue to be around. However, it is morphed into something new for 2025. Okay, so where is this trend coming from? I believe this is coming from people looking inward, at least here in the United States. We have had a tough economy. Things have been changed. People are overwhelmed by the housing situation. People are overwhelmed by all of our national disasters that we've had here recently, by our recent election. I think that it's just a time that people want to return to exploring and celebrating their heritage as a nation. And nobody does this better than Ralph Lauren. He is sort of the father of Americana. And I think that this style is going to encompass so many different parts of Americana. When we think about the different quote style cores that are going on, a lot of these all kind of fall into this Americana category. So even the Western trend, when you look at how Western has been trending, it is it is just a favorite of people. It's about farmland. It's about wide open spaces. It's about peace. It's about calm. And let's see, there's all the cottage core that is trending. I think people want to return to an aesthetic that isn't so curated and, just have a simpler style that mixes more timeless pieces, that mixes our history of different decades together. So I think that's where that's also coming from. And then we have become a nation that has romanticized the farm life. We see women, following this farm girl aesthetic. And, they're doing a lot of baking and homemaking and that sort of thing. And I just think that all of the, and then there's English country style, which, also includes equestrian as well as, say like hunting. So all of these styles are coming together to form this fisherman style. So what does a winter fisherman style look like? Well, I would say that it's going to be full of cozy knits. It is going to be knits that are in fabrics such as wool and cotton and cashmere, well-made, timeless. You're going to see them in very timeless patterns. You're going to see them in plaids. You're going to see them in tweed. You're going to see basically anything. I'm sorry, not tweed, herringbone patterns. I think anything that looks, that it's just timeless. That's what's going to be in. I think that nobody does this better as far as big retailers go than LL Bean. LL Bean just has the most amazing outdoor clothing. So well made. The other two big retailers that do a really good job with this style and always have is J. Crew and Lands' End. Both of those retailers sort of cater to that, casual look, a very comfortable style. And I think that this is a style that can be successful for those of us over 50 if it's something that you are interested in. In other words, I think one of the reasons why, Coastal Grandmother just sort of fizzled out is because a lot of the younger girls were taking it like too serious, like almost dressing in a costume. And it became a very restrictive wardrobe. The good thing about it is if you pick a certain, certain colors and you all of your pieces that you own, whether it's winter or summer or sort of in a color palette, it does make these pieces easier to mix and match. I think where people get caught up in it is that, having a fisherman style, a coastal style does not mean that you can't, dress it up and do other things differently, but it is a specific style. It is not dressing in a costume. So if this sounds like something that, you would be interested in, I'm going to put together here some outfits that, I'm going to show you some outfits that I put together, all using, items that I already had in my wardrobe. And I do have a fairly pared down, color palette. I work with a lot of neutrals, and I don't use a lot of patterns, although when I do use patterns, they do tend to be more classic, like plaid. So let's take a look at some of these outfits. Okay, this is the classic Fisherman sweater. This is a sweater I purchased about 3 years ago from LL Bean. It is so well made, so heavy. It's 100% cotton. I mean, it is a thick sweater. And I popped this on top of a turtleneck sweater that I had gotten from Land's End. It's just sort of the basic piece that you would build on. And I paired both the sweater and the turtleneck with these cropped, flared, popcorn colored jeans. Love them. And, put on just some simple like riding type boots. I have ordered some new boots that I'm so excited to come in. They're in a gray because I tend to wear gray a whole lot more than I wear black. But I just think that this is a very, very classic look. Okay, so in this next look, I kept the white pants and I just traded it out for a slate gray turtleneck sweater. And then I popped on top of this a gray cape that I had gotten from J. Crew. It's 100% cashmere. It is so cozy, so soft, so warm. And then, I just left the same boots on. And this is something that I definitely have worn and will continue to wear throughout the winter. Okay, here I have on a Old Navy Fair Isle sweater that I probably purchased about 8 to 10 years ago. And I just love this style. I think that it is obviously classic. It's Americana. It is something that, you will see a lot of New Englanders wearing in the wintertime because it's very warm and it's very classic. It's also, you can see this like in the preppy style as well. But here I just paired it with, again, these jeans that from Old Navy. They're fairly dark wash, very loose fit. Just rolled up the cuffs, cuffed them, and, added a pair of Moto boots. I had purchased a pair of Chelsea boots. However, they came in and they were a little bit too narrow, and so I am sending them back. So I just went ahead and used my Moto boots. But I think that you use what you have in your closet. Like one of the things you'll see, and I know LL Bean sells a lot of these, is what I call sort of a rain boot / snow boot. It's a very outdoor looking boot with the rubber sole. I have no need to purchase that one particularly. I would rather go for the Chelsea boot just because I can see myself wearing that more with maybe more elevated outfits. However, use what you have. Like if you live on a farm or you live in the country and you're dealing with mucky, messy winter weather, I highly recommend you get that. So this is not a restrictive style. This style should reflect your lifestyle. All right, here I have on another beautiful sweater that I had gotten from Land's End. Well, no, actually, I think I got this from LL Bean. This is in the classic nautical stripe. It is in gray and navy. And I just changed out the pants for these beautiful gray trousers that I had purchased from Bowden. They're 100% wool and they're fully lined. They're so warm. And I added a new cashmere scarf that I had gotten from Quince. And again, I've got the boots on. So this is not only a warm outfit, but it is definitely screaming mariner, fisherman wife to me. All right, this is a very fun sweater that I had purchased from Land's End several years ago. It has the classic oars and rowing type motif on it. It's in this beautiful blue. And beneath that is a turtleneck that I had also purchased from Lands' End. Both of these pieces are 100% cotton. They are so warm, so easy to wear. And again, I've got the relaxed jeans on with the dark wash and the moto boots here. And this is just comfy, casual, easy to wear this winter. Okay, this is just a simple Canadian tuxedo look. It's cold weather friendly. And again, I've got the same straight leg, loose fitting jeans on. I added a leather belt, a denim shirt, and then this really pretty camel colored sweater, long length. I love this cardigan. I love this look. This is very casual. I like it with the boots. And I mean, this could work in a number of places, a number of areas. And I just think it's a smart little look. So coastal grandmother aesthetic is not going anywhere. It has just morphed into the Fisherman style. And I think that this is going to be just a really, really fun, quote, trend that you could be involved in, particularly if you are a woman who is in a rural area, or you do have a farm life where you're taking care of animals, or even if you're just out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe you're in the Great Lakes area, or you are in upstate New York, anywhere where it's cold and that you can dress casually, you want to be warm. I think that this is a fabulous way to do it and to incorporate all these different little styles, the core style, the hunting style, the, New England outdoorsman style, the fisherman style, of course, just any style that you would like to incorporate. Either way, if you pick, if your color choices are mix and match and they're neutral and you pick really nice quality materials, you will have a closet full of pieces that you will be able to wear year after year, that will not date, that you can feel current in, that you can stay warm in, and you can participate in this all through the rest of this winter. Because I live in the mid-Atlantic where it's not freezing here all the time, but it is a cold area. And, I'm looking at least another 3 months of winter weather. I have ordered 2 more wool sweaters from Quince just to complete my closet for the year. And I was just missing some colors that I really wanted to have. And I feel like I have reached a place where this style really, really works for me. Although I do not, live on a farm, and I'm in a semi-rural area, but I'm not, like out in the middle of nowhere. So it's kind of nice because I can still feel elevated, change out my shoes, change out my, bags, different things, add jewelry to kind of dress it up. But it's so timeless. It's not going to go anywhere. So hopefully you got some ideas for this. And if you have a lifestyle that's maybe similar to mine, that you spend a lot of time at home and, you just want to be warm and comfortable, I think this is a great style to carry you through till spring.